As much as I wanted to play the Stanley Parable, I think the time to play it has like passed, even more so than the Henry Stickmin collection. And also the footage was just completely unusable. So let's go with a backup plan, another Ichio visual novel. Welcome to Vanna's Cheapo Depot. The only show where the host is like slightly afraid something's going to go horribly, horribly wrong, because his first exposure to any visual novels at all was Doki Doki Literature Club.
But when does this game get fucking good?
This is Walk in the Sun. Have I said that yet? I don't know. I don't care. Let's begin. Why isn't it? Okay, Sarah Kelly here. It's so hot. I'm melting in my heavy polyester wool for you. Beautiful. I can focus on the book in front of me. I'll just run up the pages. I tear through them. I don't even check what I'm writing. I have to get this done or Aisling Dempsey? Anzio misses. An it's bad. Let's see. I thought that said Batman. I don't know who Brahmin is though. My hands are sweating, so all my answers have ended up smudged and barely legible. There's blue ink all over the outside of my palm and fingers. It's the curse of my left hand. Pain? Doesn't matter how clumsy it is. I have to get this done. I didn't get a chance to get any of my homework started last night. With everything in my locker room, I rushed to get away from Ein Green. Ein. Probably in the Mitch again. Has anyone texted Ein about she's out, missus? Right. Claire? Claire Murphy? It's getting a little hard to concentrate as I try to answer as best as I can. Claire, the thin paper in my exam book is becoming transparent from where my fingers are scrunched up. I try rubbing at it to fix it. Claire! My chair jerks forward, painfully cutting my tummy into my desk. I can hear girls talking. Don't listen. My eyes prickle. Anzio. Claire, I know you've made your views clear to the class, but homework isn't something to be done during roll call. At least try at home. Yes, Mrs. Sorry, I was, busy last night. I forgot all about it. She dismisses my rambling with a sigh. Obviously. Don't bother finishing it now. Do it tonight, Claire. I know girls are laughing behind me. Whatever. Today can only get better from here. It has to. Wait, now I'm even more concerned something's gonna go wrong. Because this just is like a classic sense of tempting fate. Otherwise it wouldn't be mentioned at all. In fact, it's the bigger picture I have to focus on. I'll have my exams soon and then I'll skip TY next year and go straight to fifth. Ma'am thinks I'm too young and says it would be better to have a year to think of what I want to do. I'll try and make some friends with the girls in my class. It's not for lack of trying, I guess. I don't see the point. Lisa Walsh, here, missus. I've had enough time to think. I want to get out of here. College will be different. Anywhere else will be different. Man will have to deal. Jamie says it's my choice anyway. Where are we going? Girls, I've told you. This isn't the movie. He has a sword, not a gun. Plenty of you lost marks in your mocks with that. It's still melting in here. Sweat is pouring down my forehead. My underarms are damp as well, so I can't raise my arms. Who knows the mileage the rest of Ian's gang could get out of that? I even risk staying outside lunch to see if that would help cool me down. I touch my clammy forehead. I can't have another sick day. I won't have the school bringing home. I asked to open a window, but none of the other girls seem bothered. And it's not as if it's warm out. It's only February. It wasn't so bad at lunch today, though. It was overcast, so I was the only person outside. Much better than staying at my desk. Now, nurse, what news? What hast thou there? The cords that Romeo... I curl up. My head hits the plastic desk. I will it to cool me down. I pray I don't get called to read aloud. My voice always goes shaky, and I know I'll end up doing something embarrassing like vomit or faint if my temperature goes up a fraction. Alack the day, he's gone, he's killed, he's dead. My heart jumps. What? Say yes. It will be a yes. It's gonna be a yes. After carefully and strategically placing a copy of Romeo and Juliet at my table, I chance a look at my phone. Please, please, please be a yes. One message from Jamie received. Read? Yes. The person that, has no credit. Would like to bring you to ring the message it left at two thousands of this whatever at 12:24. My shoulders slump with relief. I'm getting a lift after school. Jamie got her license recently, so she's willing to go anywhere as long as she can drive. She told me she's been saving up ages for a second-hand one. She took on jobs, did everything she could, and she did it. She's deadly. I take a look up to see no one's watching me, and yay, we can hang out at mine. Ram's not home if you want to watch a telly or a movie or something. We have our own system, see? She's just text my number to 50,001. One call this number, text for yes, and twice for no. It's a fail-safe system, Claire. Your phone, sugar, but my protest dies in my throat as the humiliated me and caught takes over. I meekly give over my phone as I stare very, very hard at my page. Come see me at the end of the day and you'll get it back. I can hear the underlying implications of will of talk when I go. I eye the clock. The day's almost over. Soon I'll forget all about today. What devil art thou that dost torment me thus? This torture should be. When the last bell rings, I force myself to death march back to my base class and past all the throngs of girls rushing their way out. How many times has it been now, Claire? I'm going to have to call your mother about this behavior. It's too many strikes now. I stay quiet. My bag is weighing down my shoulders. My stomach churns, but I can't trust myself to open my mouth. I want this over with. Mrs. Cunningham sighs. What am I going to do with you? You never used to be like this. You always were a very quiet, studious girl. Recently, she trails off, tapping her pen against her desk. These results aren't good enough. Your mocks in particular. I threw my results in the bin when I got them. I did spectacularly awful. Usually I can skim by fine before my mocks. I didn't. It was like my brain stopped working. I'm fine. She waits for me to say more, but I don't. I suppose I'd better give you back what you came for. Here, don't let me catch you with it in my class again. Thanks, missus. I quickly pocket my phone. It digs into my hip at a funny angle. I try to grin, but it feels all wrong. You won't. Promise. I turn to head out the door. Claire, leave me alone. Yes, missus? I've been meaning to talk to you alone. I'm not an idiot. I can see what goes on here. Whatever happened between you and Aine, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't want to think about her. You were so close back in first year. Don't think about it. There's nothing to think about. You'll gain nothing by thinking about it. It's all over. But I only ever see you by yourself. What happened, Claire? You can do something about this. Tell me honestly. I've already talked to Aine. She's such a nice girl as well. She couldn't understand why you drifted apart. Ah, what I say now doesn't matter. She's gone her way first. That's fine. Which one's lie or lie? I'm gonna lie. What's she talking about anyway? She only wants to hear everything's fine. Besides, nothing will change now. It doesn't matter anymore. I cringe in on myself. Mrs. Cunningham was only being kind. She doesn't know. I shrug my shoulders. It's fine, Mrs. Really. And Ein's grand. We had like a fight or whatever ages ago back in like first year, I think. It was yonks ago. Doesn't matter now. Is that so? Mrs. Cunningham clicks her tongue. I don't like seeing you so lonely. I'm not lonely. I've got Jamie. She's lovely. I don't think Miss Fox is the greatest companion for you. You tell me we can get this sorted. We can move you into another class if it'll. No. No, thank you. I don't want to do that. I can't let them know. I can't let them see me acknowledge this. Then it'll be true. Are you sure? Yes. I know she's looking at me right in the eye to see if I'll crack, but I won't. She sighs. You make yourself hard to help, Claire. Where is this going? She probably left. I heft my bag up around my shoulders. I can take the long way home even though the weight is digging into me. I wonder if Mrs. Cunningham's called home yet. My hands start to sweat. It's not like a man will be home to catch the phone. She's never in it. I prefer it that way. It's peaceful. It's wrong of me to think that. She's trying her best. It's just that we don't see eye to eye on things. Me things. All things to do with me, actually. But Ma'am won't be home till late if she makes it home from work tonight at all. So it's okay. It'll be okay. It's gotta be okay. What the fuck? That scared me! What the hell? The car horn blares across the empty car park. Look over and, Oi! Claire! What's the story? There's a girl hanging out the driver's side window with smoke plumes out. She's making a big scene. Over me. Jamie! I sprint over. There you are. Jamie flicks her cigarette under the ground and, pulls me down and wraps me into a hug. All I can smell is makeup and her perfume. Took you long enough. I was about to drive off. I thought I missed you. Sorry, I had to talk to Mrs. Cunningham about. I cut myself off. Jamie looked mad. She wasn't waiting that long, was she? Fingers pulled on my school bag straps over and over. You know what she always goes on about. The usual. Ugh. Jamie does this dramatic slouch down in the driver's seat. I told you, didn't I? She's a total. Can I? I don't know if I can say that. Ignore her. Jamie smiles up at me. A stupid smile bursts on my face. I can't help it. She's got this wonderful smile that makes you want to beam. Come on, get in. We fly past the traffic, farther and farther out. I fight the rising panic that bubbles out of nowhere. Maybe she forgot. I have to get home before Ma'am gets back. Jamie, this isn't the way home. Yup, I was waiting for you to notice. Took you long enough, Claire. You're a complete space cadet. What? Where are we going? To hang out. But I need to get back. I've got a load of homework and I can't get in trouble again. Miss Cunningham said she was going to call in. Oh, come on. Please. All you have to do is say yes. I can't say no now. Come on, I'm already here. Why didn't you say it to me first? I haven't done anything with me, Claire. I'm being nice. You're already here. I'll get you home in good time. Promise. Don't you want to spend time with me? Hold on. I was being paged. Hold on. Don't you want to spend time with me? Yes. That's not the problem, Jamie. It's what's all the worrying for. I pulled a loose thread on my sleeve. It's a little too big to be self-made thumbhole now. Another thing I have to fix. I'm being weird. Why can't I be cool? We're gonna have fun. I'll feel better when we get there, I will. But I've got to get home. I need to figure out how to get us to leave early. Don't be annoyed at me. I just want to see you. I haven't seen you in ages. Did you forget all about me? No. I've been busy with Ma'am and school and stuff. Stuff? You know, my voice breaks a little. Stupid. How bad? Well, you can forget all about it. None of it matters when it's us. That's my guarantee. Jamie's being silly. I feel like an idiot for making a big deal out of nothing. Jamie's right. It'll be fun. All I have to do is say yes. A punk band starts to play on the radio. Jamie immediately perks up, tapping the rhythm out on the steering wheel. Hire it up for me, Claire. This one's been stuck in my head for weeks. They're going on tour, but they're not stopping here. I'd love to see the singer live. He's so fit. The heat comes back over me, even though I'd taken off my jumper. My heart's thumping like mad. What is happening? Is this like a is this heat stroke? I feel dizzy, and that voice. They're real, you know? Yeah, that's cool. They did come over. The news comes on. Hmm? Has been reported as missing by her family. There's nothing decent on. She was last seen yesterday. She flicks through station after station, frowning. Arrest yet, but the guard I have doesn't matter. It's all in the news now at this hour. I wonder, Jamie, let me be the DJ. I'll pick something good, promise. Jamie gives up on the radio. Choose wisely now. Your taste will be put under intense scrutiny. I will reconsider our friendship. All empty threats, but I still scramble open the glove compartment. Wait, I don't think it's an actual real iPod. She was the first girl at school to have one. It's a mess. She's got so much stuff jammed in here. I narrowly avoid Steve's half eaten food, zip ties, rope. There's something bundled up in the back. What did you spill in here? My fingers finally hit something thin and cold. Bingo. As my fingers wrap around the cool metal of Jamie's iPod, my hand accidentally heads off something wet and disgusting. Ew! Jamie, I slammed the glove compartment back shut. What did you have living in there? I'm sure it was just some old food. Horror falls over me. I yank my hand out and slam the glove compartment shut. I can't find anything to clean my hands with. What if it is something rotten? What if I get infected or you're so Meg? What is Meg? I'm gonna go look at what Meg means later.
Mink.
Claire. Oof. Tissue lands my lap, and I quickly wipe my hand. It's nothing. Nothing was there. I know it's nothing, but I can't shake the feeling that ah ha ha ha. Sorry. Seriously? Your face, Claire. I glare at her, but I end up getting the giggles too. When we calm down, I quickly scroll through her library and jam the iPod into the aux cord. A better song burst into my speakers. Yes! Jamie starts singing along. I close my eyes and listen. I don't want to forget this. I don't want to forget this moment. I can't forget this. I want to remember it forever. I tell myself over and over. Jamie's figure against the setting sun. It's just us. Free from everyone else. I squeeze my eyes tighter. I know it's childish, but it's almost like magic. Endless repetition so it's engraved over and over until I lose count of how many times I replayed it in my mind. I do it with moments like these. I cross both my fingers and sit on them so Jamie can't see. There's another memory to etch in my mind. I've been looping it over and over. A few weeks ago, Jamie brought me out to the Tesco car park late at night. She let me drive round and round in circles. My man barely trusts me to walk to school by myself. I kept stalling, getting stuck with the clutch and mixing up what to do in what order. I was sure something would go horribly wrong, that I'd crash and lose control of the car. A million awful scenarios rushed through my mind, each more bloody, more gory, and fiery than the last. But it was fine. It was so fun. I can't remember a time where I was so stressed and so high. I was happy, and the most amazing thing of all about that night was Jamie never got angry at me. Not even once. In fact, she only laughed when I got flustered and made another blunder. Even when I hit the wrong pedal with my foot and turned too soon and parked in the space all wonky. She kept smiling at me, even when I turned too quickly and got front and destroyed her car. Her hand grabbed my shoulder and, "That's it, you have it now. Good girl, Claire." I didn't hear anything she said after. I've never felt like that before. Never want to forget about how that felt. Jamie's so cool. I pray really, really hard that Jamie will let me have another go at driving tonight. Claire, you okay there? Huh? I was just... I mumble at the end. She'd make fun of me for sure if she knew I was doing something babyish. She looks a little sheepish. We can turn back. I mean, if you really don't want to be here. I know how your ma'am gets. I thought it would be fun. Like how they do it in the movies? God, that sounds stupid now. I get it, honestly. I only wanted to see you. No, I want to stay. I'm having fun, and honestly, we've gone all about earlier today and yesterday. Let's keep going. Yay! You had me worried there for a bit. You get so quiet. Jamie makes a sudden turn. We head down a gravel path. Where? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh God. We come to a stop. I stretch out my legs as much as I can. It's a little cramped with my bag in the way. I've been thinking about it. You have? Thrumming starts from somewhere. Is it in my own head? What's that face for? You haven't gone off it, have you? Lie. Lie. Why are we lying? Are these both the same option, or are these both different lies? I'm gonna pick the first one. No, it's a great plan. It's gonna work. My hands grab at my sleeves. They're hot, itchy. I have to resist the urge to scratch at my palm. I clear my throat. It has to. Ein. She'll be the first. Yeah, my voice sounds very far away to my ears. She's up her own hole completely. Everyone treats her like she's some angel. Makes me want to scream. She wins one fucking shitty riding contest, all about being friends and acceptance, and we never heard the fucking end of it. It's all a lie. I hate girls like her, acting like she's above it all, not like the rest of us losers, right, Claire? You're not a loser, I know. They don't give a shit about you and me. Not true, they just don't know. Come off it, Claire. You know as well as I do we're fuck ups to them. Problems they can't be bothered to solve. We're worse than the pregnant girls, since they can't get rid of us when it gets too obvious we discuss them. Don't say that. Why not? I'm right. They couldn't care less. We're the unsightly. If they don't talk about us or say anything about it, poof. We don't exist. Magic. And Ein, she's the nastiest piece of work. Yeah. Stop and she's so thick. Have you seen her blog? She thinks she's so cute. Everyone's seen that shit before. It's not new. God, why does she bother? Since she's the same as anybody else. They're all the same. Same hair, same clothes, same taste, and her taste in music is fucking shit. Just do us all a favor and oh God, she deserves to. Oh God, such a bitch. Hate seeing her face. Protest dies in my mouth. I'll drink to that. I learned my lesson from last time, and I brought some Pepsi. Um, anyway, a protest dies in my mouth. Why pretend? I agree. It makes me hot in the face. I know it's wrong, but Ein deserves. Oh, God. I don't even want to know what that redacted word is, considering we had just saw the C word, not bleeped bleeped like what, 10 minutes ago? I don't know. Why should I be the only one hurt? What did I do to her? Why does nobody stand up for me when it counts? What did I do wrong? What makes them right? I wish you got everyone to gang up on you, Claire. You don't deserve it. I don't want to think about it, but the memory's fast forwarding, projecting in front of my eyes. If I close them, I can't escape. I let it wash over me, pulling me under the wave of my emotions. That's right, I was a stupid fucking idiot. I thought I had a friend. I thought if someone knew me, they would understand me. I thought I might have meant something to her. There was no understanding, no nothing. That I am me and that I'm the dirty and pervert rapist shouldn't be around other girls. I should be put with mental stumps who dive, but should I? What the f- looking at another girl again. Can you imagine the look on her face? I can. Claire. I should tell her how sick I'm feeling. The world is teetering in and out of focus. Would you ever... Oh god. What the fuck? I don't... What the hell is happening? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Jamie laughs. Your face, don't look so petrified of me. I'm just being silly. Would you though? Would I what? Anything, yeah. It's not even a question. Jamie gives me a megawatt grin. Let's stay like this forever. I could die tomorrow. It wouldn't matter. As long as she keeps smiling at me. I was just focused on the encoding error in the background. It it hurts me when she's sad. A weird deep ache that makes me want to run, jump, do anything. She's the kind of person who should always be happy. Shouldn't have to worry about anything. I can do the worrying for the both of us. Jamie sighs. It's nice to dream, right? I fidget. My feet bump against my bag. There's not enough room and the car seat doesn't move back. My bag's open. What the fuck? Eavesdropping as usual. The zipper of my bag must unfasten when I put it down getting in. I need to get home soon. It would be nice. Jamie takes another sip of slip. Hold on, I gotta go plug in my laptop. Anyway, Jamie takes another slip of her 7 Up. I'm sure that's not the right term, but this is just full of 2000s energy, and I'm not technically a 2000s kid anyway. So, I don't think I'm in the right demographic to argue. Jamie takes another slip of her 7 Up. Come off it, tell me. What's your big wish, Claire? I want whatever you want. Well, there's one thing I'd love. Would you let me have another go at driving? Huh. Jamie spits out her 7 Up, shoulders shaking. Is that all? I suddenly get nervous. Jamie's not laughing at me, is she? All you have to do is ask me, Claire. My wish is your command. The car jerks and stops. Sorry, don't freak out. Inhale. We're fine, see? Still got my head on tight. Exhale, Claire. Here. I got my head on tight. I just noticed there's this weird seam around her neck. That can't be important, right? Here, Jamie puts my hand over mine on the clutch. I can't breathe. I feel so lightheaded. I could float away if her hand wasn't on top of mine. Ice grips me. What if she figures out that I'm not like her? What does this mean? What does this, like, genuinely, what does this mean? I'm so confused. That I won't see this the same way she does, and it'll ruin everything. She'll hate me. I don't know what I'd do with Claire. I'm hoping that the best case scenario that isn't gonna traumatize me for like the rest of tomorrow is that Claire's just gay and Jamie doesn't know. Claire, yeah, I turn. Jamie's right against my face. From here, I can count all her eyelashes. She's so lucky she has extra long ones. They're dark too. I tell her she doesn't have to wear mascara, but she laughs. So that's part of her look. She complains about how they're too long and poke in her eye. From this close, I can tell apart the fresh eyeliner over yesterday's slept-in mascara. I can see all of her freckles shining under her foundation, where her concealer is caked up against the side of her nostrils. The scar on her eyebrow she got when she was little. The scab she's given herself from biting her lip. All her pores. I hate that on myself, but on Jamie I don't mind. It doesn't matter, because I don't think I've been this close to another person in a long time. My eyes water, twitching in protest. I can't close my eyes. If I close my eyes, I'll forget, and I can't. I won't let myself forget. Claire? You're a silly girl, and you know that. My throat's gone all funny and closed up. Jamie's hand goes up to my shoulder to my neck to where the hair starts to grow on my nape. Her fingers slide in. I hope I don't have any knots. Why? Why did I think that? But I like that about you. My brain freezes. I can't think. What is she doing? Doesn't she know what she's doing? You're cute with my wig, you know that? Ouch! You okay? Yes, sorry, I just stubbed my toe. Your bag's so heavy. Jamie's holding on to my bag. It pisses me off when these books they make us hulk around. Yeah. I have essay questions for religion, geography, history, and English to do for the next week. That's too many. They pile it on you. How are you supposed to learn anything? Just listen to me. I'll make sure you pass. I think I skipped something. No, I didn't. Just listen to me. I'll make sure you pass. You should be like me and toss the poxy thing. I'm telling you, you only have to show up with a hardback and a pen. Sorted. Jamie rolls down the window, knocking her elbow against the corner. Out with you. She throws my bag out. Despite how heavy it is, it goes flying, and my bag falls with a heavy thump. Jamie sits back up again. The temperature in the car plummets. It's a warm evening, but my fingers feel weird and numb. What are we even sitting around for? Come on, Claire, try starting again without stalling. My fingers fumble with the clutch, forcing it to move. I stomp down on the accelerator. Claire? Oh fuck. Oh shit, Claire. How'd you manage that? Don't laugh. Claire, seriously? Why'd you leave your bag there? Your mam's gonna freak out. Those books cost a fortune, she freezes. Suddenly she's already out of the car, sprinting. I can get it back. She looks a little ridiculous in the dark, kicking off her shoes and skidding down the sides of the muddy riverbank. I call after her. Jamie, it doesn't matter. It's all paper. It'll be all spoiled. She puts her head in her hands. I ruined it. I'm not sure what to say to cheer Jamie up. What am I supposed to feel anyway? My face does a couple twists until I land on normal. I think. I unbuckle my seatbelt and join her. My feet keep sticking in the mud. Jamie didn't get very far, so I catch up to her in seconds. Hey, but my tongue can't form words. I'm still out of sorts. What's something comforting to say? What do people do? My hand reaches over to the ones covering Jamie's face and board halfway. They hang uselessly by my sides. I cross them, dig them deep into my armpit for something to do. No, you didn't. It was an accident, Jamie. You're not angry? No. Promise? Never. It's okay. It was just my copybooks and exam books. Jamie's still staring at where my bag fell. Really, really, really? Honest. I can get the questions online. There's no need to worry about it at all. I've my own bag at home. It's fine. My ma'am, she won't notice. It was my fault for leaving it on the floor there after all. It was an accident? Jamie pulls a scrunched up face. I hate it. That's what I have been telling you. Then everything's fine. I managed to convince Jamie to drop me home soon after. I think she felt guilty enough to do what I wanted. You can come in. My mom's not home yet. There's dinner and all here if you want to stay for a bit. She's not home tonight? No. Work. I'm a really good cook, and you have to have some tea at least. Yeah, not burning fish fingers. That's 5-star Michelin. Never had a friend over. Mam's weird about it, but what she doesn't know won't hurt. I'm still clean up anyway, so it's not extra work if Jamie comes in. If Mam asks about 2 sets of couples plates, well, I can lie and say I was starving after school. After insisting Jamie eat, we went up to my room. Jamie said she was going to help with homework, but I got excited showing up that I ended up rambling a bit. You can bid on them and everything. There's forums and blogs of people talking about them. I've got a ton of rare, hard to find ones. What is this? Some my granny got me, but you can't find great toys at charity shops. Are these Beanie Babies? I mean, this does take place in the two. Yep, definitely Beanie Babies. I think I recognize those eyes. Can you believe people throw them out? So I've had them for yonks. The price they go for, I'm like, get a little mental. I'm sorry. I'll move on. Move some up to sit on the floor. You can hold them if you want, but you have to promise to be careful. I turned around to Jamie. She's giving me this look. She's not bored, is she? Shame rips over my face. My hands start to sweat as my knees go weak. Oh god, you don't still play with toys, do you? No, white panic minds. I don't want to fight her. Can't let her think I'm childish or weirder. She's going to tell everyone. She's going to. I won't let her. I can't think about what she'll do. I have to. Lie. What the fuck? That's right. How I feel doesn't matter. All that matters is how Jamie thinks I feel. There's no need to freak out. There's no need to be weird. Of course not. This is a collection. It sounds weak to my ears. I'm not playing with them. Lots of people do it. Collect toys. They're culturally important. How? Aren't they just a pain? No. It's, like with Barbies. Barbies, you don't have them too, do you? I do, but they are safe in my wardrobe. I keep them in their boxes. I can feel my face glowing red. See, owning toys like this, it's owning your own piece of history. History? Yes! Because Barbie shows the women's movement throughout the 60s and 80s and all. She goes from just a girl to anything. Whatever she wants to be. An astronaut, a teacher, a rock star. We had to do a project on it during. Oh. That's unreal, Claire. I didn't know any of that. It's gas how toys can be snippets of time. Never thought about it that way before. Am I terrible for not having any? Oh. That's for me. My heart slows down. I turn around to face them. I'm sorry. Jamie's left. Jamie? I thundered down the stairs after Jamie. What happened? What are you playing at? I have to piss. You can't. Very funny, girlie. Move it before I get a UTI. I don't move. She can't go in there. Get out of my way, Claire. Jamie gives me a shove. What's in the bathroom? What is happening? I feel like this is like an inside joke I'm not in on. What is happening? It isn't painful, but oh god. I've opened up the menu. I'm panicking. God damn it. It isn't painful. Wait, it's fine, Claire. I've seen bathrooms in worse states. Is that blood or shit? Jesus, Claire. You you haven't done anything stupid again, have you? My head's gone fuzzy. Anything stupid? What does she mean? Jamie's fingers circle mine. She slides up my sleeves and holds my wrists. Looking at Jamie. Your ma'am hasn't been. No! Ah, I know. You don't have to tell me. I know Anne's been giving you a hard time, Claire. It's her, isn't it? Come on, say it. You've got to stand up for yourself. This only helps her if you're quiet. My mouth can't make the words. If I say it, then it's all true. I don't want it to be true. I swear to fucking God, but I hate it when Jamie's angry. She's so sweet. Iron's not a problem anymore. I did what we said. Claire, what do you mean by that? Jamie looks like she might be sick. It's probably blood. Why? I thought, again, I'm such an idiot. I want to cry. I think I'm crying. My face feels light, tight, and weird. There wasn't supposed to be all this fuss. James is looking at the what? She knows? She knows. Stupid, 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 stupid. I have to tell her. I got my period. Oh. Well, that wasn't so bad. I was expecting a lot worse. What? I got it in the middle of the night, and I didn't realize. So it all came running down. It made a mess. I didn't get to clean since. What am I saying? Can't stop. Jamie looks at me with concern. Just what the fuck? All this fast-moving text is giving me a headache. Jesus, Claire, you'll have to get that checked out. She believed that? Then, then it's fine. If Jamie's fine, then it must be all fine, right? Oh, she was lying. What? Did she murder someone? What is happening? If I couldn't sleep at all last night, I had awful jitters, and I had to make sure I didn't forget. If I chose to remember the good parts, the parts where I'm awkward or weird or bad, they don't matter. I step into the teacher's car park. They tell us constantly not to walk this way, but this is an emergency. As long as I don't get caught, it's fine. Oh shit! What happened? I freeze. There's a. What is this censored word? I'm so confused! My toes scrunch against my too small school shoes. I wonder, why are they somewhere like here? They can't know. They can't. The bell rings. Fuck me! I start legging it. I've Mrs. Cunningham for a roll. I can't get in trouble with her again. Not today. She asked to leave me alone. I weave through all cars, trying to keep myself hidden from view from the teacher's staff room window, cutting past the outside science lab, sneaking through the downstairs entrance, all to get without being seen by the school secretaries. I'll be in even more trouble if I get caught by them. They'd ring home for sure this time, especially after yesterday, idiot. I should have stayed. I can't stay at home. I turn up the stairs, taking two, taking three at a time to get up my whatever that said. Damn. Huh? Girls fled out into the corridor, and I got swept up in the crowd. The corridor's so narrow, I have no choice but to step in line and keep a low profile. The teachers are searching for someone through the mob. I trip over my own feet, cursing, making a scene. I think someone stood on the back of my heel. I spot some girls from my year, and I keep behind them, head ducked. I rack my memory. Is there a holiday today? Is there a mass I didn't remember? Some girl being given an award or something? It must be something like that. Everyone's whispering. I can't pick up what anyone's talking about. Shoes protest against the wooden floor, and girls hush as we make our way out to the school hall. How do I get out? I feel awful again, but my feet keep moving. My feet keeping moving, and I'm yanked back by the wrist. I almost hit the girls beside me, but they take no notice. There you are. You caused so much grief. You're coming with me, and force backwards. Long pointy nails ding into my wrist. Not so hard. The fluorescent lights blink on. Jamie, what's going on? She flicks off the lights. Not here. Jamie drags me into the only stall with a lock. Right on the bottom floor, anyway, away from any of the classrooms that are away from where the classrooms are on the lift that's being used as a storage room for PE gear. These ones aren't used as much as the others, but they're still absolutely mag. Girls break the locks constantly. There's not enough bins, so there's always pads around, and they don't get cleaned by the cleaners since they're too disgusting. I don't blame them. The school got a grant for water fountains last year. Girls put chewing gum all over them. Claire, why are the what here? Why are the what looking for huh? Is she mentally blocking out these words? What is happening? Jamie says something I can't understand. She's so close. Jamie's wearing the same perfume as yesterday. I think it might be the same clothes. It's making my stomach spin wildly. I want her to try and kiss me. No. Stupid. Don't fall for that again. Pay attention. Sorry? Her hand is still laced around my wrist. She keeps wringing it, squeezing and moving my skin on my wrist around. It might leave a mark. I hope it does. They've been all around the school. Who? Yeah, who? The what? The what? I don't understand. This isn't one of your fairy stories. She cuts herself off. Looking right past me. Look at me. Claire, look at me. What did you do Tuesday night? Tuesday? I don't think anything important happened. What is this? Uh-oh. Did she murder someone? Maybe? I don't know what's happening. Jamie, don't look at me like that. I thought you'd be. She's bent over. Her head's resting on my shoulders. I can see her face. I can feel a hot breath on my collarbone. It's gonna make a wet patch. Her hair is tickling my neck. Even though we're cramped in here, this might be the best moment of my life. Her weight is warm on mine. Jamie's breathing heavy like she's been on a run. She's shaking. She keeps gripping my wrist tight, over and over and over. Her nails slicing against the veins, like she's trying to bury herself under my skin. It might fall off. Why? She's not crying. Suddenly my head goes fuzzy. No, that isn't what I wanted. That wasn't supposed to happen. We were gonna. Jamie leans into me again, and you're a star, Claire. You did that for me? Tell me the truth. I need to know. How'd it feel? Tell the truth. What was the truth? What was the censored word? I still don't understand. Thank you for playing. I don't. That left me with more questions than it did answers. Okay, well, I think part of my brain had a stroke.